have the US military ever refused to obey and beep order? One famous example is the My Lai massacre in the Vietnam War. Some of the troops refused orders to beep civilians, and others actively interfered to stop the killing. The court-martial later exonerated them of wrongdoing and even awarded them medals. Most of the war criminals were also acquitted, however, with only one exception. 2. I don't know that he refused any orders, but a helicopter pilot threatened to beep his fellow soldiers during the My Lai massacre if they didn't stop shooting unarmed civilians. 3. I did out of safety, ended up being the right call. I had a faulty clip on my reserve chute and refused to jump. Probably small scale of what you are looking for, but it does happen. 4. All the time at the lowest levels that never got news coverage. 5. Units or individuals. Here's just one example of individuals refusing while others complied with beep orders. 6. Military are not brainwashed soldiers despite what Reddit will tell you. If an order is issued from a higher authority, flag officer, then the local unit senior leadership either accepts or goes back to issuing authority with concerns. It is a two-way communication as per all military operations. The senior enlisted will stop any shenanigans, or even the crew team will speak out. Served as a -7 for 23 years, never received an beep order. I did receive orders that didn't make sense and challenged those orders, mostly due to higher-ups not have full picture of situation. Once we communicated concerns, we worked to resolve problem in order to accomplish mission. Being ordered to LA in order to guard federal property is not in beep order. 7. Your question is a bit high level. The military is a very large organization. Have individual military members ever refused to obey and beep order? Yes, happens more than you think, but larger organizations such as units, not in my memory. 8. The US military doesn't refuse anything. Individual members of the US military have refused beep orders thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of times. I saw plenty of lower-level officers and NCOs issue completely beep orders that were ignored and or refused. 9. It's happened multiple times in various battles or operations, usually at smaller unit levels. An example of this is during Iraq War in 23, a Marine commander designated an objective they were trying to capture a free fire zone, effectively making everybody a valid target, including civilians. The Marine platoon commander refused to pass that order down, as that would violate the rules of engagement.